Hi guys! To see how I made my vision book, keep watching! I wanted to share with you guys how I made my vision book. And if you don't know what a vision book is, it's taking all of your dreams and thoughts and putting them literally so you can see them, either on a board or in a book like I did. There was a point in my life where I was completely lost. I was sad, I was feeling hopeless. I didn't think that I could ever have the life that I wanted. I had just gone through a breakup. I didn't know what was going to happen with my life. I felt like I would never find the right person. And when I really thought about it, I actually had no clue what I wanted. You think you know what you want, but until you actually sit down and write it down in detail what you want, most people really don't know, and I didn't know. So I started looking into making a vision book so I could be really clear about what I wanted. The first thing that I did is I got a piece of paper and I made 5 categories. Category 1 is healthy relationships with your lover, your family, your friends. Category 2 is livelihood. How are you going to fill your days? Volunteering, working, learning, whatever you want to do with your life. Number 3 is health, eating and exercising and taking care of your body. Category number 4 is personal appearance, how you physically look. And number 5 is abundance and wealth, money. Then I wrote down in detail about every single category. For example, I didn't even know I still had this, but I found this journal that I had buried away, and I found what I had written down about what I wanted in a man. I was single and dating when I wrote this, and I kept thinking that I met the right guy, and I was almost settling for things that I knew were deal breakers for me, but in my mind, I just thought that if I found someone that was close, that it would work. It won't work, you guys. We have to know exactly who we want in our life and what we need in our life. We cannot settle. And I finally realized that after so many failed relationships, a failed marriage, I had to become really completely clear about who I needed in my life. So I'll give you guys some examples of what I did. So I wrote down best traits, worst traits, physical, emotional, spiritual, financial, and intellectual and mental, what I was looking for. So for the worst traits that were absolute deal breakers in a guy that I found were if they were angry, argumentative, a taker, selfish, abusive, a cheater, negative, a complainer, boring, insecure, a partier, doing drugs, drinking and smoking, depressed, addictions, judgmental. Those were all my deal breakers. So I knew that when I would date a guy, that if I saw any of those red flags come up, there were no second chances. That was it. That I knew that was the only way that I was going to find the person that I was supposed to be with for the rest of my life. For the best traits that I was looking for in a guy was nurturing, successful, romantic, positive and optimistic, marriage-minded. That was a big problem of mine. I was dating guys who really wanted to be my boyfriend forever but never wanted to commit. Motivated, kind, giving, provider, funny, calm, thoughtful, supportive. I could go on and on. I have a lot of traits that I was looking for. Just somebody who was mentally and physically balanced, has a love for life, has passions, good hygiene, dress well, somebody that's happy, faithful, handsome, exciting, creative, loves sex. Financially, someone who has a good relationship with money, allows it to flow into his life by doing what he loves. Intellectually and mentally, someone who is confident with who they are as a person. So I got really specific about what I was looking for, and it made it so much easier when I was dating because I knew if they were someone that was going to be a life partner or not right away. So I did that with every single category that I just told you guys, and I wrote down in detail about every single category, exactly how I envision my life. Then I went online and I searched for pictures for each category that would evoke that emotion that I was looking for. Whatever your pictures are is a personal thing. Whenever you look at those pictures and you get that excited feeling like that's what my life is going to be, those are the pictures that you want to print. So you can cut them out of a magazine, you can find them online. What I did is just screenshotted them and printed them out and cut them out. All right, so I'm gonna slide over and I'm going to pop up each page of my vision book because it's going to kind of be hard to see this way. So I'll put them all next to me, whatever I'm talking about. On the first page, I wrote, I believe in the power of the universe. I am happy now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For this to work, you have to be grateful for what you have now in your life. Say you want a new car. You're going to put the car in your vision book, but every time you get into the car you have now, you have to say thank you and be grateful and feel like you're driving in the car that you put in your vision book. It's that love and passion and emotion that is going to attract all of these things into your life. Because if you're thinking, oh, my car's a hunk of junk and I'm never gonna get a new car and this car is ugly and uncomfortable and it breaks down all the time, yep, you're gonna be sitting in that car for a long time. But if you get in that car and you are grateful to have wheels to get you to where you need to go, that emotion will help you get the car that you dream of. When you're making your vision book, you can do it on a big poster board. That's actually what I did first. But then I decided that I wanted to break it down and make it smaller so I could keep this by my nightstand instead of having a big poster. My husband loves the posters. He's got them all plastered in his man cave. He's got one in his closet, but I prefer the little book. So whatever works for you. So you're gonna write down only positive statements about everything that you're putting in your book. You're gonna write the words thank you on every single page, being grateful for what you're going to get. And you write your name on every single page. For the category, healthy relationships with my lover, family, and friends, I wrote a quote. There is no greater power in the universe than the power of love. The feeling of love is the highest frequency you can emit. If you could wrap every thought in love, if you could love everything and everyone, your life would be transformed. I know that every time something happens that I'm upset about, or I'm scared about, or I'm sad about, I have to switch my brain to love. Even ridiculous things like me burning half my hair off with bleach. Some of the comments that were left on that video, like, oh, she doesn't even care, there's something wrong with her that she's not upset, oh, she's just doing this for views and for likes. It is not worth getting yourself all worked up over things that happen in your life. I will be 50 years old this year. I have been through hell and back. Physically, emotionally, everything that you can think of. I had a near-death experience. I almost died. I've gone through abuse, divorce, you name it, you guys, I've been there. So I wasn't just born happy and positive and everything went wonderful in my life. I had to learn the hard way and I struggled and I suffered, but I made a choice to make my life better and I made a choice to be happy. Being positive and being happy doesn't just happen to most people, but if you want to change your outlook on life and you want to be happy and not let things upset you and find the good in things, you can definitely make that happen. And this is where I started. Becoming clear on what you really want in your life is where to start. So I found a picture of wedding rings with the hands that I just really loved, and I wrote my husband and my name and thank you. And I wrote my lover, friendship, acceptance, trust, understanding, patience, kindness, and communication, romance, intimacy, passion, unconditional love, growth, support, commitment, marriage. So I finally found my forever soulmate, Ransom. And after meeting him and getting to know him, it's like I wrote all of this about him before I even met him. For family and friends, I wrote unconditional love, kindness, acceptance, patience, support, making time for each other. And now I have a 2-year-old granddaughter and one more on the way any day now. For livelihood, this is how I want to fill my days. If there's a dream job or a career that is one of your goals, you can add pages as if you already have that job. Start your own business, become the president, fly to the moon. It's your dream. Don't worry about how it will happen. Just believe it will happen. And I am reading off of my blog post. I will link it below. When I first made this vision book years and years ago, I did a blog post. So if you guys want to see this all written down, I will link that below so you can see all of the pictures and everything that I'm telling you guys. And the page in my vision book says, I earn a rewarding living by helping others and doing what I love. And I'm totally doing it right now by talking to you guys. This is what I love. And the connection that I have with you guys, I just want you to know, I think about you. You're not just subscribers to me. When you leave comments and send me messages, they touch me and it truly fills my heart. And I just want to thank you guys so much, because as much as you guys say that I'm helping you and inspiring you, you guys are inspiring me a millionfold. You guys are giving me the fuel to want to keep going and want to keep posting more videos for you guys. And I am forever grateful for every single one of you. For livelihood, I fill my days with positive actions of substance, helping others, volunteering, learning, kindness, love, creativity, and I put my name and thank you. For health, that is mental and physical. Believe you are healthy now and that you will stay healthy. I wrote only positive statements instead of writing, I don't want my back to hurt anymore. I wrote, my body is a perfect machine. If you have a weight problem or an eating disorder, you can write, I have a healthy relationship with food. Anything that you want to be at peace with in your life, turn it into a positive statement as if it was never an issue and never will be. When you keep talking about things that are happening in your life that you don't want to happen, you're going to keep those things there because you're giving it energy. Everything will seem worse in your life if you continue talking about it. Like, I deal with so many physical issues, but if I sat around all day feeling sorry for myself and complaining about the pain that I'm in, where would that get me? Nowhere. Once you realize how much power you have inside yourself, and that by just changing your thoughts, you can truly change your life, there is no stopping you. Guide me and heal me so I can be of greater service to others. I am full of love. I love myself and I accept myself. That is one of the most important things that we all need to practice forever. Now, are all of my physical issues resolved? Nope, definitely not. But I promise you that staying positive and being happy changes everything. For personal appearance, how I want to look physically. If you picture yourself as beautiful, you will be beautiful. Beauty will flow out of you because you will feel good inside of yourself. If you are concerned about aging, say, I am youthful. Don't say, I don't want to get old. I don't want these wrinkles. Say, I am youthful. My skin is beautiful. If you're concerned about staying in shape, say, I am fit. Don't say, I want to get skinny. I want to lose weight. I want to get more muscle. Say, I am fit. I have a muscular body. I have beautiful curves. Use only positive statements. Once you start repeating these things and truly believing it inside of yourself, it will start flowing out of you and other people will feel it. You'll start looking different to people because of the love and positivity and confidence that is flowing out of you. You guys might be laughing and think this is total BS. And of course, there is 1,000,001 things that I would change about myself, but this is who I am. This is what I look like, and I have to accept that. We have to love who we are. Could you imagine if every single person in this world was born looking model perfect? that would be the most boring world ever, because everyone has different taste. Some people like blondes, some people like brunettes, some people like redheads, some people like gray hair like my husband, tall, short, thick, skinny. That's what makes us so beautiful and so amazing, is that we're all so different. In my eyes, there is no perfect model of beautiful. We are all perfectly imperfect, and that's what makes us so beautiful. When you're making your vision book, there is absolutely no limits. Don't think you'll never have a house like that, you'll never have a car like that, you'll never have a life like that. It's whatever you dream, whatever you desire. So last year, one of my friends was talking to me about her dream to open her own business. She had no clue how this was going to happen. I told her about how I made my vision book. I gave her the link to my blog post. She made her vision book. Within the first month, she got business of the month. And she told me, I cannot believe every single thing that I put in my vision book has actually come true. She believed it, she put the emotion into it, she didn't worry about how it was gonna happen, when it was gonna happen. She just kept moving forward in that direction, and her dream came true. I'm so proud of you, Susan. I have told you that so many times. You did it! Financial abundance and wealth. I have plenty of money. Be thankful. The more thankful that you are for the money you have, even if it's 1 penny, money will start coming into your life. Another way to make amazing things happen in your life is to give back and help others. The more that you give, the more that you get. And I have a picture of a house by the water, and my closet that I'm sitting in right now. I just did a closet tour for you guys. We don't know when it's going to happen, but you start taking steps in the direction that you want to go. And I have an amazing washer and dryer in my vision book, which I now have in my home. When I made this vision book, I was renting and I had to leave my house to go and do laundry. And for example, as much as I hated going out and doing laundry, when I was in there doing laundry, I would purposely think, thank you for letting me be able to clean my clothes. Thank you for this washer and dryer. It's just a matter of simply switching your thoughts, and amazing things will start to happen in your life. And I put my sewing and craft room, which I now have in my home here. I put a home gym in here, which I now have in my home. So that actually just triggered for me the fact that I haven't been able to even walk on the treadmill in our home gym in so many months. So what I'm gonna do is start focusing more on being grateful for my health and healing, and I guarantee that I will be down there at least walking on the treadmill or riding the recumbent bike, even with no tension. And when I'm down there, I am so grateful. I'm literally saying out loud, thank you for letting me be able to move my body. So just remember, if something is not happening in your life that you want to happen, just be grateful for anything you can think of. Like for me, it's my health and my physical pain right now. So I need to focus on being more thankful for what I can do right now, that I can sit here and talk to you guys, that I can move my arms, that I can walk. Being grateful is the way to make everything happen in your life. And I've got a picture of a gorgeous bathroom with a giant jacuzzi tub that hubby and I are dying to get. We can't have one in this rental house, but when we buy a house, that is one of the things we are definitely getting. So as you're filling up your vision book, look at it like everything you're putting in there that you've already ordered. Like you've already put your order out to the universe. Just like if you order something online, say you order a pair of shoes online and you hit buy now, you know those shoes are coming and you're thinking about it and you're excited and you're making room in your closet and you're thinking about what outfits you're gonna wear them with. That is exactly the same feeling that you need to get with every single thing that you put in this vision book. Be grateful and believe that it will happen. I leave my vision book in my nightstand, and when I first did this, every single night before I went to bed, I would read through my vision book and I would let myself get that emotion of every single thing in my vision book. So when I went to bed, those were the last thoughts in my mind. So it's like all night, that's what I was thinking about every single night. So if you put a certain car in your vision book, you watch, you'll be out driving around, you will see that car everywhere. And every time you see it, picture that you're driving in that car. Get that feeling. If you see someone with the body or the physique that you want, don't be angry, don't be jealous, don't be mean. Tell them you have a beautiful body. Be grateful for the body that you have right now. So start acting and feeling like the life you put in your vision book is already your life. I promise you will start to see amazing changes in your life. If you have any questions, I am more than happy to answer them for you. Just leave your comments down below, and I will also link my blog post, so every single thing I talked about, you can see all written out. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Bye!